Sisters, today I want to tell you about a terrible thing I experienced personally, hoping to remind you. Just on February 12th, a few days ago, I went home as usual after get off work. It was around 10 o'clock when I got off the subway. Thinking that I would go to work tomorrow, I wanted to make myself look fresher and didn't want to wear a wig to work. So I rode a small electric donkey to find a barber shop near my home. After touring around the street for several times, I finally saw a barber shop at the end of the second floor with the lights on, so I went upstairs. I asked the boss if he could still cut my hair and whether it was going to close. At that time, the boss was carrying a backpack and bending over to fiddle with potted plants at the door. I guess he was about to close the shop and go home. He looked back and said that he could cut it, let me in. After I went in, I asked him how much it would cost to cut my hair short because I wanted to trim the area next to my ears to make it neater. While fiddling with my hair, he said, 39 for a wash and blow dry, 59 for a haircut and a wash and blow dry. I thought the price was okay, so I agreed. While washing my hair, he started to promote the card. He said that there is a promotion for recharging membership card now. If you recharge 100 yuan, you can wash your hair for only 9 yuan today, and you can get a haircut at half price. All services will be 50 off in the future. If you're recharged 100 yuan, you can get a free haircut today. He also asked me what I thought. I thought short hair grows fast, so I said I would recharge 100 yuan first. After all, I don't know if he can cut it well. Then he brought a payment code and I scanned it to pay. After washing my hair, I sat down and started to cut my hair. He chatted with me. He asked me how old I was. I said I was 24. He asked me if I had a family. I said no and said I was not interested in that. By the way, he asked me if he had a wife and children. He hesitated and said that he had been married before and divorced. I then asked him if he was remarried now, and he said he was still single. I told him that I didn't want an intimate relationship. I felt that it brought more negative value than positive value, so I didn't want to step into it. He agreed with me, saying that having a family is indeed tiring, and being alone is free. He also said that many young people now think so, and it's good to live for yourself. But he said that everyone has desires, and asked me if I don't have sexual desires, and I can't hold it back all the time. I asked him why he had to get married to satisfy his sexual desires, and he asked me how to solve it. I said I just hooked up, and he smiled and didn't say anything. I asked him if he had the desire to pass on the family line and wanted to have offspring. He said yes, normal men all want it. I asked him if he thought we who don't get married are abnormal, and he quickly denied it, saying that he thought our idea was also good, living for ourselves and not bringing anything with us when we die, and getting married is very tiring. I asked him why he got married, and he said that everyone has to experience, and only after experiencing it can you know what you want. I asked him why he divorced, and he said that the personality is not compatible, mainly because of the sexual disharmony. He also said that if a man is not harmonious in that aspect, the relationship will not be much better. He said that most men have sex first and then love, and are animals that think with their lower body, unlike women, who are born with love. I refuted him, saying that if a woman enters a relationship because of love and cannot satisfy certain desires of a man, she will most likely be treated casually and lose respect. It is still the woman who suffers, but the man is like a judge. He also said that sex is very important, and women have to control men and make them inseparable. I immediately refuted him. Why should women please men, and what men are? He also said that I don't need men. It's the primary stage. A powerful woman can control men and make men die hard. He also cited the example of Yang Guifei, saying that Yang Guifei had many tricks, so Tang Xuanzong favored her alone. I was really speechless. I felt that being strong was not a derogatory word. Why did you have to please men? He also said that women have to release some things to promote metabolism so that their skin will get better. After a while, he said that he was very happy to chat with me, and that I had a good personality suitable for being friends, and could chat freely and be a confidant. I didn't pay much attention to him. At this time, my hair was almost trimmed, and he started to find faults with my hair, saying that my hair was too rough and difficult to style in daily life. He suggested that I soften it, saying that it would not be so frizzy and could be pressed down. I asked him the price, and he brought the price list and asked me what was the lowest price I could accept. He also said that the softening price was 588 yuan on a regular basis, and seeing that I came so late, he would give me a half price today, only 268 yuan. I said at first that I didn't plan to do it today, but would do it next time. After all, I was a member. But he kept selling me, saying that he would give me a friendly price of 188 yuan and also give me a set of hair repair and massage for 128 yuan, plus more than a dozen half-price shampoo and haircut cards. I was so soft-hearted that I paid again. Then he started to soften my hair, poured some white lotion into a plastic bowl, stirred it well, and applied it to my hair. After applying it, he asked me to lie on the shampoo bed, saying that I should lie down for a while, and he would massage me first, saying that my hair needed to absorb it. Then the terrible things began. I thought it was a head massage. After all, it was normal to massage my head when washing hair in a barber shop. I lay down, and he first massaged my shoulders with a very light technique, far worse than in a massage parlor. He stood beside me on massage and maintenance. Here is a chain. There are many shops around, and there are breast care, ovarian care, prostate care, and so on in the city. He said that now rich people do these projects. Some customers can let go and let them massage completely naked, and if they can't let go, they will massage with clothes on. He also asked me if I can let go and said that if I can let go, he will clear my blockage. I didn't say anything. He said that he took his mobile phone to flip through the album to show me, saying that he said that he took photos of styling for a certain star, photos of training in a certain company, and various qualifications. I also saw the words reproductive health. After massaging my shoulders a few times, he started to massage my hands, just bending my arms and pulling my fingers, which was not very professional. He started to massage my shoulders, and then he began to test me, asking me to open the first button as well. At that time, I had already opened two buttons. I wanted to see what he was going to do, so I opened the third button. He brought a bottle of essential oil, but I said no. I was afraid it would get on my clothes and I couldn't wash it off. I was wearing white clothes. He said it was extracted from herbs, very good. It would make it smoother after massage, and it could be washed off. He also held up the bottle to show me the words herbal extract. I took the bottle and looked around, saying it was unbranded and a miscellaneous brand. He insisted that it had a brand and pointed to the black printed words, but I still said no. He also said to use some water, otherwise it would be too dry, and emphasized that this massage usually costs 188, and I was given it for free because I was a regular customer. He also asked me if I was more relaxed, saying that it could regulate endocrine, clear the meridians, and cure all diseases. Then the so-called breast care began. His hand slowly moved from my chest to my breasts, and he just kneaded them, and his technique was not professional at all. I don't know if breast care is really like this. After kneading the left breast, he started to knead the right one. He also said that the hardness under my breasts meant that the mammary glands were blocked and needed to be unblocked. He also said that women should do regular maintenance, otherwise they are prone to breast cancer. He also said that my breasts were a little saggy and it was not normal, and they needed to be straight. I refuted him, but he was still contradicting himself. At that time, after I unbuttoned the third button, 2/3 of my breasts were exposed. He also pushed aside my bra and kneaded my breasts with his whole hand. I was lying on the shampoo bed, and I felt that this was too magical. I just wanted to get a haircut, but how could a strange man knead my breasts? And I didn't even resist. I know that his certificates may be fake, and his resume may be made up, just to satisfy his perverted desires. I asked him why he was doing the general maintenance project in the store, and he said that a customer mentioned that he wanted to do it, so he did it. I asked how long he had been doing it, and he said it wasn't long, just recently. I asked if he would charge. He said he would definitely charge. He was too busy during the day. He would only do it at night if there were regular customers. He didn't do it during the week. He also said the charge for regular customers was negotiable. 29 was fine. He also said how long it would take depended on the customer's availability. He was enthusiastic. Everything was for the customer's satisfaction. I also teased him that he had a craftsman spirit. He really admitted it. After a while, he started massaging my lower abdomen again, just rubbing my belly in circles. A few minutes later, he said he was going to get a massager. I was afraid that he would get an electric stick or something. As a result, he got a large dolphin-shaped massager for home use, plugged it in, and first vibrated it on my chest, then vibrated it on my lower body triangle area. It was numb. After a while, he said it was softened and could be washed off. After washing, he asked me to lie on another massage bed, saying that it was more comfortable. It said the light was dazzling. He took a towel to cover my eyes. I knew he must have an erection. He tested me again, saying that if I let go, I could take off my clothes and he would clear my breasts and ovaries. I refused. He was still kneading my breasts, seriously, and talking to himself, saying that there are many such massage shops in the city, and it is common for men to massage women and women to massage men. I asked if there were any men massaging men, and he said that it was too disgusting and weird. He also said that men massaging women can promote metabolism, release hormones, and improve skin. He tested me again and again, asking me if I was open-minded, saying that if I was open-minded, I should do it well and guarantee that I would feel good. He also said that I might scream out if he used a massager to increase the intensity, but I refused. After about 20 to 30 minutes, he finally stopped massaging and went to blow dry my hair because I urged him, saying that I had to go to work tomorrow. He also said that I might be thirsty after doing it for so long. So he filled 2 glasses of water at the water dispenser, handed me one, and drank one himself. I was afraid that there were drugs in the water and didn't dare to drink it. He blew my hair very slowly, and it was not dry after more than half an hour. I don't know if it was because the repair product he used had a high water content. He also asked me if I lived alone, how far I lived, if I was afraid to go home so late, and if he wanted to take me home. I answered vaguely, but I could see that his crotch was bulging and he was erect all the time. Finally, before leaving the store, he insisted on adding me on WeChat. I just wanted to leave quickly, so I agreed, picked up my bag, and ran out. I felt suffocated if I stayed in that store for one more minute, and I was likely to be raped. I felt threatened, although to some extent it was my own curiosity that made me want to see what his so-called maintenance was all about, so I didn't resist. But this was a complete scam. He used the name of maintenance to molest women with words and physical behavior, and sexually harassed and assaulted them. This kind of thing is hidden in the corners of society and even exists openly in the city. I could have refused the massage he offered at the beginning and left after getting my hair cut, but my curiosity got the better of me at the time, just like picking up a dirty treasure box, and I couldn't help but want to open it to see what was inside. Now I know the ugly face of this kind of private maintenance, but I still feel hurt. I hope that sisters will be vigilant and protect themselves when they encounter similar situations in the future.